feel the rhythm in my elbows, up and down and up and down. I feel the rhythm in my elbows, down and up, down and up. So Barrett was just doing some rhythm with her body. A lot of research shows that our bodies respond really well to rhythm, to an external rhythm given either by a steady beat of a drum or an instrument or a song. And what it does is helps to coordinate the muscles of the body and the nervous system. And so with Barrett, you know, obviously she has a hard time getting her muscles to do what she wants them to do a lot of the time. But when I do what I was just doing, which is I feel the rhythm in my arms, and then sort of help her along with moving to that rhythm, I can just barely touch her arms, and she sort of relaxes into that rhythm and is able to move her arms in that way that I'm assisting her with. I don't ever force. I'm never gonna like take her arm and like push it to where it doesn't let go. But it, you know, I don't know if you were able to notice in the video that, you know, she was moving along with me pretty easily most of the time, right, Miss Barrett? And she definitely seems to enjoy it, which is another important part of music therapy, is that it is a fun thing to do. Music is very motivating for a lot of people, and definitely for Miss Barrett. So we are going to work now on using the rhythm and the music to help coordinate her system to use her voice. She has a hard time using her voice in a purposeful way, in a controlled way, I guess. And so I'm going to sing a song and leave a space for her to fill in that space with any kind of vocal sound that she chooses to make. And then I support that by kind of singing that back to her. So that's what we're going to do now, right, Miss Barrett? And we use a drum for some rhythm. This is our squeeze drum. So she gets to squeeze it with this hand. And we're going to use a Gojo bag. That's this guy. And it can go around her hand so that she doesn't have to worry about holding on to it. It will just Velcro on here. This is your song. This is your song. Hey Barrett, hey Barrett, what's your song? What's your song? Oh. Oh. Sing me your song, sing me your song. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Low. A beautiful song is low. One of the goals that we have for Barrett is to help her find a way to communicate things that she wants or needs. One way that I've worked on doing that is to have two instruments, both of which would be a choice that she would want to make, so that either way it's more of a motivation just to make the choice versus to make the right choice or anything like that. And so I try different ways of helping her make a choice between two instruments. So one is just to put one on this side, and I help her find that with this arm. Then I ask her to choose one or the other, and I usually hold her arms kind of up this way just because that gets them sort of in the same spot. A lot of times she'll choose with her left hand, and even when I reverse the instruments, she continues to choose with her left hand. So it's, you know, it's hard to know whether she's really making that choice or whether she's just moving that left hand because that's what she can do. So I try different ways with, you know, helping her to make a choice, but it's sort of just the repetition of doing it over and over. And which one do you want? The kielbasa. Yeah. Okay, so let's just, for fun, see if when we switch sides, because you do seem very excited about the kielbasa. So, are you going to use this arm to choose it now? This arm to choose the kielbasa? Or this arm to choose the bells? Okay, ready? Yeah, you use this arm. Which one do you want, Barrett? Which one do you want? Still that left arm, isn't it? Do you want the kielbasa, Miss Barrett? Can you show me with a big smile? That's a pretty big smile. You want the kielbasa? That's pretty cool. Do you want the bell? It's hard to know because it could be that, she did seem to really calm down with that. So it could just be that she's responding to it in just a calming way. But the other thing I, do is say, well, let's just have her pick which one she wants first. Sometimes it seems like she really wants both of them, and so, which one you want first, and then she gets a chance to play both of them. But that way she's making a choice, but she also gets to play all the instruments. So, so how about if we start with the kielbasa? And this one has a nice sensory input. These beads go around, and they're all individual beads. So it gives a lot of input to her hands, which just helps stimulate the nervous system and develop those neural connections from her brain to her hand so that she can use her hand more effectively. What should we sing with the kielbasa? What does it sound like? You are singing beautifully today. One thing that I've kind of discovered over time is that she is actually, this large arm movements are gross motor movements, and she struggles with that, considerably. And so generally when someone struggles with gross motor, they have a difficult time with fine motor. And so I was really focused on gross motor for a long time, not thinking she would have a lot of fine motor skills, which is more in your fingers, and kind of discovered she actually really is pretty good at being able to just stick out a finger, stick out a thumb, and stick out a pinky. Those are the three that she's the best at. Where is Thumbkin? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am. Here I am. So if you can see, she's kind of sticking out the thumb. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? There's Pointer. See her pointer finger? How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Good job. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? There it is. Good job, Barrett. Oh, she's showing off today. You're really doing a good job.